Dear friends, welcome to another video of Fathoming Mind. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to overcome the black magic and other things by using the cognitive behavior therapy. So, what is this black magic? So, recently we have heard about to people in Arunachal Pradesh. They have practiced, they have practiced black magic, and they have some lost their life and things like that. So, why these kind of issues are happening in the lives of the people? Because people are not sometimes getting illusioned, are not able to accept or understand the reality. So we know that the reality, death and birth is a reality, and there is also reality called life, which is between a death and birth. We are all in the process of the life. We are living the life which is given by the gift of God, the real gift what we have received. And this life we have to live also logically, and we have to also think rationally, as we are intelligent being and we are different from the animals. So sometimes people also can have errors in their cognition or perception. So what is this errors in cognition? So illusion is an example for errors in cognition. So in the case of illusion, the person perceives a rope as a snake also in the black night. Okay, when a person sees a rope in the night, he may perceive it as a rope. Sometimes it is because of the illusion that is happening in the mind, because the person has seen a rope as well as the snake, so he mistakes the rope for the snake and get anxious or nervous. So most of the reasons for our anxiety or our nervousness are coming from certain kind of illusions we are having in our mind, and these illusions are always the errors in the cognition. So if you are not controlling the errors in our cognition, that is leading to an action. So that action can be sometimes a negative action because it is an error in cognition. So in cognitive behavior therapy, we are replacing these errors in cognition or this kind of negativity of thinking with a rational thought or with a positive thought. And this positive or a rational thought is helping us to accept the reality and understand the reality and perceive the reality as it is. So when we are able to perceive the reality as it is, we will be able to see the reality in a clear perception, and we have a clear understanding of reality. Sometimes when we are bombarded with a certain type of emotions, maybe jealousy or some other emotions, when we have a lot in our mind, or hatred or any other feelings, it can be induced by the situation because of the circumstances, people and things, the tough competition in the world, because it can happen. But when we are able to understand, when we are bombarded with this emotion, our reason can be blocked. So when removing these emotions from our mind is important. So it is just like removing all the clouds from the mind and see the blue sky, that is our clear mind. So clear mind will be able to think in a correct direction. So when we are not able to sometimes remove emotion, we can take the help of our friends whom we trust, or we can take the help of our relatives or our dear and near ones, or even take the help of a therapist, psychotherapist, or whatever it is. So when we remove these emotions from our mind, or even we can do the meditation, or we can do personal reflection. So through these methods, when we remove all these emotions from our mind becomes crystal clear, and we are able to perceive the reality. Then we don't get into the hands of black magic or any kind of illusory perceptions in our life. So let us have this clarity of perception in our mind as we move ahead in our life. Thank you, dear friends.